Monday. Welcome.
Thank you.
You can take a seat.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad you can make it today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Just want to introduce myself. I'm Ariel. I'm a social worker, and this is the Angels agency.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, what brings you here today?
My parole officer said I should come see you today.
Yes. So I heard. So you're being released from the juvenile detention center, right?
Yes, so that I can go back to my community.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was arrested for burglary, and I was there for 6 months. And yeah, why do you want to talk about this? Because it's in the paper.
I know it's in the paper, but I just want to hear it from your point of view. It's your story. You should be able to tell it.
Ish. How long is this thing here? How long am I, like, do I have to come here every day?
We'll work on that and figure out a schedule that works best for you.
Okay, so
can we talk about how it makes you feel about getting released from the juvenile detention center?
it feels nice. It feels, it feels very good because I was there for 6 months, and it was really, it was. Is this your office?
Yeah, it is. Do you like it?
It's very nice. Is that your book over here? Did you paint this?
No, I didn't. Do you like paintings?
I used to paint.
You used to paint? How was that?
It relaxes me a lot when I paint.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it relaxes me a lot when I paint. So I used to paint before I met my friends, and then my friends and I, we like chilling together, and this is why I was arrested. Because we're chilling together and we drink, right? So, and we smoke a lot of dacha, a lot of weed, and we it was house burglary. So we stole TVs and microwaves, and but yeah, so they're releasing me now, but I'm scared.
So you mentioned your marijuana use. Can we talk a little bit more about that? When did you start?
I was smoking. Do you smoke?
No, I do not smoke.
Can I smoke here?
No, we cannot smoke in here. I'm sorry.
It's I started smoking when I was 13. And just nice when you smoke. It's you forget everything. You're in the cloud when you smoke. And so when I was 13, I started smoking because my father used to smoke.
Okay.
My father used to smoke. I used to see and watch my father smoke.
How did that make you feel?
Ish. Yes. It's difficult to talk about the way I feel about my father, and because this is where I smoke, because the smoking it was nice, man, because my father was very violent. My father used to beat my mother.
That must have been really hard to watch.
To beat my mother, my father. And it wasn't very nice. It wasn't to see. When you're a young boy, you watch your father beating your mother, and drinking. All the drinking, but it was heavy. It was heavy for me. So this is why sometimes yeah, well, I get violent. I get, yeah, well, and it's not right. So
Okay, so I know that you had mentioned earlier that the painting and painting for yourself
it's a lovely
relaxes you.
painting too. It's a very lovely painting that you have here in your office. It's a
Yeah,
lovely painting.
I'm glad that you can enjoy them.
Yeah,
But you had mentioned
nice to paint.
that you used to paint and it relaxed you. You okay? Do you need a tissue?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
But you mentioned that you used to paint and it really made you feel relaxed.
Yes.
And it seems like now you smoke weed instead of painting. Have you ever thought about maybe going back to painting or trying that to relax yourself?
I'm trying. When I was in prison, they gave us, we were in a program. They gave us things to do, you know, and in doing these things, I recognize that painting is what I like, yeah, well, and we could not smoke there. So I think I'm gonna do painting. I'm gonna do more painting.
That's a good goal.
I'm gonna do more painting because, yeah, well, they're releasing me in 2 weeks. So I'm a bit scared as well. Yeah, well, going back into the community.
It's got to be a little bit scary. I mean,
Going back into the community.
do you want to talk about those feelings?
Yes, ma'am, yes. It's not easy. Yeah, well, it's not easy, yeah, because now going back into my community, yeah, well, I was robbing people. Yeah, well, and it's good. I'm afraid in the way they will look at me. Yeah, well, because now I'm going back there in the same place I was robbing. How are they going to see me? Yeah, well, it's very tough.
It is very tough. It's a tricky situation.
Very tough. But I'm gonna try because I'm being released in 2 weeks. Yeah, well, I'm being released in 2 weeks and no job. Don't have job. But I'm gonna try. It's very tough.
So can we maybe set up some goals that we would like to try that can help you get back into the community in an effective way?
Painting is something I want to do very hard.
Okay,
I'm very good with my hands.
definitely.
I'm very good with my hands, madam. And I think goal yam is to paint, and work in the community, cut grass. Cut grass for the people in my community and make some money. Because my mother is unemployed. So I think one of my goals is to make money.
Definitely. So have you thought about setting up any other like job interviews or any of that?
I will try. It's very difficult. When you're from prison, yes, people see you as a criminal. So kukola trust, people are not gonna trust you very well.
No, I understand.
I'm afraid of that.
Yeah, that's very difficult.
I'm really afraid of that. So I think I'm gonna try and stop to smoke.
And maybe replace the painting instead of smoking, right?
Maybe, that's because it's got the painting will relax me.
So maybe when you get those cravings of smoking,
the painting will relax me, yes.
Yeah, I think
But
that'd be great.
my friends are gonna want me to come to see them.
So can you tell me a little bit more about these friends? How did you guys meet?
We were kids. We grew up together. And in growing up together in the village, in the community, we became friends.
Okay.
It's friends. They're like my brothers.
Okay, but
They're like my brothers. They smoke now.
yes.
They smoke. So I don't know. I don't want to smoke now.
Well, hanging back with them might be a triggered situation for you. It might make you feel pressured to smoke again. But I also understand that they're your friends, and like you mentioned, they're like brothers to you.
Yes.
So this is a hard situation.
Very close friends of mine, yeah. Very close friends of mine.
Can you mention to them that you don't want to smoke, and maybe they would respect your decision and not peer pressure you into it?
Yeah. Yes. It's a tough one, that one. It's a tough one, yeah, because now they're gonna see me funny, yeah, they're gonna look at me funny if we, yeah, our friendship now is broken.
I understand.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I will try, because I don't want to smoke now, because the smoking is the thing that I like violence. Yeah, I become violent when I smoke.
So can you tell me a little bit more about how you become
I
violent?
don't. Ich miss any violence. Yeah,
Would you like a tissue?
Oh, I'm fine, miss.
It's okay to let your feelings out.
Okay.
This is what I'm here for.
I'm okay. The violence. I'm violent at home. Yes. Yeah, I'm violent because of my father.
So he must have really had a big impact on you.
Yeah, used to beat us up, my father.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
My father was very violent. He used to beat us up, and yeah, if violence comes there, yeah, so it's violent.
So what steps can we make to overcome this?
To stop being violent.
Yes, that's ultimately the goal. But what can we do to
stop being violent, miss? Yeah,
to reduce it and then ultimately stop it? Is that possible? Is it something you think we can work on? Is it something you want to work on?
You wanted the smoking part. That's the major part right now. But I think we can try, so that I can be more friendly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
And that'll probably benefit when we're applying for jobs and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So all these steps will help you
I like that.
Integrate back into the community.
I like that.
In a positive way.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't know whether I should I write them down?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a great idea to write them down and hang them up somewhere that you're going to see them every day. And just, it gives you a reminder as to why you're doing the things you're doing, why you're making these changes.
Okay.
I think it's awesome.
Okay.
So if you're willing to do that, we can work on that.
I want that. Yeah, I want that, because I can't. I want to be good now.
That's awesome.
I want to be good now.
So we talked about you are getting released from the juvenile detention center.
Yes, next week.
You're a little worried about it, but you're excited.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have a job yet, and your parents are unemployed.
Yes.
But
I want to help them. I want to make the money.
You want to help, and we're going to start out with maybe mowing a couple neighbors' lawns.
Yes.
And then ultimately try to fill out some positions and get a job.
Yes, that's important. I want to do that. It's my plan.
Yeah, and then
I like that, miss. I like that.
And then also we want to make sure that we work on reducing our marijuana use.
Yes.
That's something that you want to work on, right?
Yes, I want to quit smoking, man. I want to do the bending. I want the bending. The one, and I must go back to it. Yeah,
Perfect.
Because sometimes I like being alone when I bend.
Yeah.
Because when I smoke, too much friends, too much everything. I like that. I like that, miss.
It's good to have some alone time, right?
It's very good. I like that. I will do that.
We just have to remember about the high risk situations of hanging out with some of the friends that do smoke marijuana just because of peer pressure.
Yeah, they will get me in trouble.
Exactly, and
that is the thing, because when we smoke and we drink, we start talking about things. We start, we plan wrong things. It's not. Excellent. Sure. I know that guy.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I know that guy. We're in prison together. I know that guy. So, Miss, I like that.
Good. I think we had a very good session. I think you are making great progress already, and you have great ideas. And I think that we should continue to work on those, writing our goals and our steps to changes and hanging them up somewhere you'll see.
We'll write them today.
Okay, perfect.
I'll write them today.
Would you mind bringing them next week and meeting me next week for a session?
Yes.
Okay.
For me to come back here?
Yeah.
And talk to you? No?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, let's do that. It's nice here.
What day works the best for you?
Next week, Tuesday.
Okay.
Next week, Tuesday. I like coming here.
How about 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock?
Yeah. Does that work or?
11 o'clock. Let me speak to my parole office.
Perfect.
So that you two can communicate. But I will be here.
Perfect.
I'll be here.
I'm excited to see you next week. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'll walk you out.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye.